Hello folks, I recently bought two Bitcoin miners, Iris Energy and Terawulf, and in this video I want to talk about why I bought them. The main reason is that I think Bitcoin is on the cusp of breaking out again. Since Bitcoin miners are a leveraged play on the price of Bitcoin, if it goes up in value, these miners should too. In addition, a recent phenomenon has begun where a lot of these miners are transitioning to data center providers as they have a lot of computing power which is in hot demand from the burgeoning AI sector. In addition, a lot of Bitcoin miners are now profitable in their core line of business, which was not the case for a lot of them even as recently as 12 months ago. Finally, one last reason why I bought these stocks is because Bitcoin miners as a group appear to have bottomed out, and the two stocks I bought exhibit a very bullish price action. I simply couldn't resist buying them at these prices. I'll go through each of these points in more detail, but before we begin, if you haven't already, please hit the like and subscribe button for more videos like this, and I'm not a financial advisor and this is for entertainment purposes only. With that said, let's dive into the first point, and that is Bitcoin is looking bullish. If we take a look at the weekly chart of Bitcoin, it is currently trading just below its all-time high and is above all key moving averages like the 10 and 40 week exponential moving averages. This tells me that Bitcoin is about to break out to new all-time highs. I actually think Bitcoin can easily reach $100,000 sometime this year, and in fact Tom Lee of Fundstrat reckons it could finish the year at $150,000.
Like crazy call, Tom. 150,000 on Bitcoin by the end of the year. It's already June.
Yes, we're still constructive on Bitcoin. There's the tailwinds that are associated with the halving that just took place. We also know because of the Bitcoin ETF, and there have been tremendous inflows, but institutional sort of adoption and infrastructure being built around Bitcoin is only beginning. And that makes, crypto, especially Bitcoin, a bona fide asset class. And I think that sort of widening ownership is going to be propelling Bitcoin to 150,000. And again, maybe surprising or not surprising, Bitcoin still follows math. More than 87% of the move in Bitcoin still follows just the number of wallets and the activity per wallet, and both are moving higher.
If I think the price of Bitcoin will rise, the logical follow-on from that would be to buy something that will benefit from that rise. And that's when I arrived at Bitcoin miners. But again, Bitcoin mining is not the only thing that these companies do. Miners like Iris Energy are now pivoting their assets to be used as data centers for use cases such as AI. Iris Energy recently signed an agreement for poolside AI to use their computing power. Terawulf is actively looking for customers when it comes to leasing out their computing power. And did I mention that both Iris and Terawulf's computing is powered by renewable energy? Iris is powered by hydro energy and Terawulf is powered by both hydro and nuclear energy. This will help these stocks tick those ESG boxes, and although institutional investors aren't rushing into the space yet, wait until these stocks start rising and you'll be able to smell the institutional FOMO from behind your monitor. Now, this sector sort of has been in the dumps recently if you look at the share prices of some of these stocks. A lot of it has been due to the miners not making any profit. However, over the past 12 months, many of these miners have staged a remarkable turnaround in their financials. One of the companies I bought, Iris Energy, went from losing $172 million in fiscal year 2023 to making $8.6 million in the latest quarter, which is the third quarter of FY 2024. That's a remarkable turnaround in less than a year. In fact, it is currently trading at a forward PE of less than 11. That is cheaper than Palantir and Nvidia, both of which are trading at forward PEs greater than 20. Terawulf was trading quite cheap too, at a forward PE of less than 18. So this industry has been neglected in the sense that they have turned around their balance sheets, but their valuations have not increased in tandem, which means that they're sort of trading like value stocks. Which means that I think the market is sleeping on this sector, and I like to think that I'm getting ahead of the herd by buying before these stocks become headline news. Now, one final reason why I bought these two stocks is that their charts are looking incredibly bullish. If we look at the weekly chart of Iris, it got crushed as soon as it IPO'd in 2021, and the ensuing bear market of 2022 didn't help its cause. But over the past 2 years, the stock has been bottoming out and it finally looks like it's ready to go back up again. If we draw these two trend lines, it looks like there's been a long-term ascending wedge off the bottom and the top trend line has recently been pierced, indicating a breakout. In Terawulf, we see something similar. An ascending wedge has recently been broken by breakout. Also, look at the huge increase in volume since the start of the year. This, combined with the fact that the stock hasn't gone down any further, indicates that there's a lot of demand for the stock and that it's more likely to go up rather than down. Again, if we go back to Iris Energy, we see a similar spike in volume since the start of the year. As you can see, there's been quite a lot of volatility in the share price of Iris over the past 12 months, but I think that's due to a difficult bottoming process. However, if the price of Bitcoin continues to rise, I think these Bitcoin mining stocks should continue to rise also. Before we finish off, I want to give you my price targets for these two stocks. When it comes to Iris Energy, my initial target is $26, which is basically the IPO price. That's less than a 3x from the current price, and I think it can be reached by the year's end if management meet their guidance. As for WULF, there appears to be a larger retail presence in it with a much higher short interest, which may cause a little bit of a short squeeze. With that in mind, if enough FOMO rushes into the stock, I think WULF can easily go up to $20, which is more than 6 times the current price. I estimated this target by taking the half point of the all-time high of around $43 and the low of around 50 cents. As is usual, these are estimates only and are not financial advice. I hold these stocks for now, and if they go up a huge amount in a short amount of time, I will most likely sell the majority of my position to lock in profits. Anyway, if you haven't already, please hit the like and subscribe button to get more Bitcoin mining stock videos. Thanks for watching and see you next time.